Virgin America. That is us. I feel good, I guess, but I have lots of anxiety about everything that's gonna happen today. It's gonna be a very long day because I don't get back to Las Vegas until 10 p.m. today. Flying out today, and I'm flying back in today. So.
All right, so I've made it to San Francisco now, and I've rented myself this Nissan. I think it's an Altima, and it's just awful for many reasons. But it'll do for right now. It'll get me to the auto wrecking yard here. It's just past 9 in the morning, so we're doing pretty good right now. They only are open until 12:30, so we got to make sure to go there. I got to make a quick stop and then yeah, on my way. I don't even know where this place is right now. I did look it up earlier, so I know it's not too far from the airport, because that's kind of where we are. We're not that far from the airport right now. Yeah, let's go find this car. So maybe I can get some video of the car, and hopefully I'm taking it home today. Well, I won't be taking it home today because I know that does not run right now. So it'll have to be trailered back. I'll have to arrange all that stuff. So hopefully I can get a really good price for this car. Otherwise, I'm going to be in it for a lot of money if I have to trailer this thing back from San Francisco to where I am in Las Vegas. So let's find this place and get out of here. I don't know where I am right now. In some kind of industrial area, San Francisco. Look at those. Look at that fog up there. Can't see the sky, can't see the sun, can't see anything. I don't think this is the best part of town, but yeah, so I think we're about 10 miles from where the car is. So let's get driving.
Seems like you were on my mind again. Whoa, a tired, heavy heart with nothing to show. You twist away, you use my time to no end. We're all just mindless, and we never know where to go. Can you show me where to go?
Not the best part of town here, but that's typically where wrecking yards are, I suppose. Alright guys, so I just got done looking at that car. I didn't get any video with me talking and describing the car and things, but I did manage to get some video. I didn't want to like take these videos and talk to you guys while the guy was there with me looking at the car. But I did manage to get some video of the car, so I'll kind of splice it in right here while I'm talking, and you can kind of see what are the things that I'm talking about. And it didn't seem, the car was just not exactly as advertised, in my opinion. So the guy told me that this car didn't have any serious rust on it. So in the pictures, that I saw that he had posted, you can see a bunch of surface rust and whatever, and that's not a big deal. That can all be fixed. And I specifically asked if this car had any serious rust problems, any holes in the floors, things like that. And it turns out that the car did have these problems. And it's kind of disappointing because I have flown all the way from Las Vegas to San Francisco to look at this car, and it's just not the car that I thought it was. So that's kind of the disappointing part. The price that he wants for the car is just no way for what the car actually is right now. Oddly enough, the car had a lot of like moss growing on it. Which says to me that this car has probably been here in San Francisco or Northern California for most of its life. And it was everywhere. You see these little tiny plants like growing out of the dirt that's been built up on this car. Oddly enough, when you peeled it back and you looked at it, there wasn't any issues back there behind that dirt, which was weird. But I definitely think it's been sitting out here by the beach for a very long time. And the car definitely needs some work. Another thing that I noticed was that the car had a lot of Bondo on the right rear quarter. That was very thick. It was way too much. You can't put that much Bondo on there. And it seemed like that whole quarter would need to be replaced. That's not something that I've ever done before. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how hard it is to do that. But it makes me a little nervous. But not as nervous as some of that rust does on the windows. It's a very complicated area right there, lots of curves. So I think to be able to fix that, what you would have to do is purchase that part and then cut the old out and weld in the new. That sounds like a lot of work, something I've never done. I don't have a welder. I don't know, you know, I'm not an expert welder. So that kind of makes me a little nervous too. The car does not have a transmission in it. It's definitely not drivable. Actually, all the linkage to that carburetor was completely seized. You know, the brake master cylinder didn't even actually have fluid on it or a cap. It's completely dry, so there's no brakes. Take a look at some of this footage. Get an idea of what I'm talking about. I haven't decided whether I'm going to purchase the car just yet. They close at 12:30 and it's now 1:30, so I got an hour to think about it before I could give them a call. And that's when my deposit ends. So I put $100 down on this car just to hold it for the week and take a look at it. And so yeah, when they reopen on Monday, it's fair game to anybody else who wants to purchase it. Now looking at it, I don't know if it's too much of a concern that somebody's gonna come in under me and purchase the car out from under me like that, just because of the condition of the car. So I got a little thinking to do. So you know, you'll either see more videos of this car or you won't see anything, and if you don't see anything, you'll definitely know why. I gotta get out of this area. It's a really rough area, downtown San Francisco. Gotta go find like a tourist spot or something. Just find a Starbucks or so I can relax for a minute. Alright, so I'm going to end the video here in what I think is the Great Park in San Francisco, back behind the giant Dutch windmill. Currently the wrecking yard closed at 12:30, and it is long past 12:30 now, so I have not put in a bid for that car, haven't made any offers or anything like that. I don't think the car was in good enough shape for what I needed. But at least now I've seen the car, I've looked at it, and I won't always be wondering, you know, what if I had picked up that car, what if it was a great car. Kind of sucks, spent some money on the plane tickets, on the rental car, and all these things to be able to look at it, but at least kind of now I know. We still got the Del Sol, we still have the Rancho to work on, so there's still a lot of stuff to do. You guys all know exactly what car I'm looking for now, so hopefully someday soon I can find one worth buying.